Hey guys, Dr. Whitney Bowe here, bringing you that Bowe glow. Today we're here to talk about a hot topic for your healthy skin, sunscreen. Now on my social media channels, you guys asked about the safety of chemicals in sunscreens, why certain sunscreens make you look like a ghost, what's the best type of sunscreen for kids, and how often you should reapply. Well, I'm here to answer all of your questions and more, so let's get started. Now we have two key types of sunscreens or blockers. There's chemical, and then there's physical or mineral blockers. Now they each use a different mechanism for protecting the skin and staying stable in sunlight so the product doesn't break down and stop working. The most common are chemical. Examples of chemical ingredients include oxybenzone, avobenzone, octisalate. They have to absorb into your skin before they work. And this is why you want to apply sunscreens with these types of ingredients 20 minutes before you go into the sun or into the pool. They work by absorbing the sun's rays. Now, if you have super sensitive skin, these can be irritating. And there are some very valid concerns about oxybenzone in particular and safety in the environment. And I promise to discuss those in a separate video just dedicated to oxybenzone. All right, on the other hand, you have purely physical or mineral blockers, and those are the ones that use zinc oxide or titanium dioxide, and they act as a physical barrier against UV rays rather than a filter. Mineral sunscreens work right away when you apply them. They don't actually need time to absorb into the skin like chemical blockers do. And they work by creating a barrier between your skin and the sun. They actually deflect or block the sun's rays. And these are the ones that can make you look like a ghost. But there are ways around this, so check out my video on nanotechnology. People with super sensitive skin often prefer mineral sunscreens simply because they're less irritating than chemical sunscreens. But honestly, they can be less effective in protecting your skin, especially if they're not combined with any other chemical sunscreen ingredients. Titanium dioxide, for example, actually doesn't protect against the full spectrum of UVA radiation. And sunscreens containing only physical blockers often don't test as well under third-party rigorous testing like Consumer Reports. Okay, so what do I choose for myself and my 5-year-old redhead with fair, sensitive skin? I alternate between chemical and physical blockers. I use one during the week and the other on the weekends. Honestly, I find this really works well for our sensitive skin, and I feel good about the combination approach overall. We also wear UPF swimsuits and cover-ups, and we always rock a hat at the beach. Well, now that you know the difference between chemical and physical sunscreens, I want to share my 5 key tips about this hot topic. Number 1, you gotta use enough. I always tell my patients, you want to pretend like you're filling a shot glass full of sunscreen to properly cover your face and your exposed areas. Number 2, reapply. If you go in the water, reapply. If you're out in the sun for 2 hours, reapply. Your sunscreen can only work if you use it. Number 3, use products that have tested as effective. Sometimes the packaging might not be entirely accurate. While the Food and Drug Administration requires manufacturers to test their own products, the agency doesn't do its own independent testing to verify those claims. And for this reason, I like to rely on studies done by Consumer Reports, which are the results of just lots of testing to actually verify that the product works as advertised. Some sunscreens that literally say right on the bottle that they're an SPF 50, they test as only an SPF 10. Want brand recommendations? They're just a click away. Head on over to Dr. Whitney's picks here on my website. Number 4, try to seek shade between 12 and 2. It's lunchtime. It's a great reason to take a break from the beautiful sunshine, refuel your body, and hydrate. It's all about balance. I would never say don't enjoy the sun and those carefree days at the beach and pool. You can take care of your skin and live outdoors and enjoy every minute of it. Number 5, last but not least, I said it before, I'll say it again, don't rely only on sunscreen. Use UPF bathing suits and cover-ups. Get a hat, a baseball cap, sunglasses, and try to seek shade between 12 and 2. I'll be sharing so many hot topics and so much more about sunscreen and your most beautiful glowing skin right here on my website, on my blog, and of course, on my social media channel. So ask any of your questions on my social channels and I'll try to answer them in my next video. Thank you for sharing this time with me and for taking the time to focus on your most healthy, radiant skin. Until next time.